Hey guys, it's the Mellow Medic once again, and this morning, Nintendo released a Nintendo Direct Mini. While they did show off a relatively decent number of games for the presentation's length, it's no debate that most of them were ports. That's actually the main point of discussion actually, the huge ratio of ports to brand new games shown off in the presentation. A total of 58% of the games shown, excluding DLC, were just ports of old Nintendo games or games from other consoles such as the PS4. Many skepticists went to the internet voicing their concerns and cries such as, "Oh no, Nintendo's done, they have nothing else to show this year," or "Great, way to screw over the Wii U fans by remaking all of those games for the Switch." Now let's be real, I'm a huge Nintendo fan myself and I have the Wii U, and the non-ported games shown off today weren't the most exciting reveals of all time. Like, there was no one busting down the door over these games. But before we get that upset, we have to ask ourselves, were these supposed to be blockbuster games? This was, after all, just a mini direct, and this only showed the games coming out in the near future for the most part. Surely this isn't all they have for 2018. Heck, we already know that Fire Emblem and Yoshi are set for this year, barring any delays. I'm sure we'll learn about more titles as the year goes on, and especially around E3. It's only January. And even if we don't get a huge breathtaking title this year, we've got to remember, the Nintendo Switch isn't even a year old yet. It released two of the biggest games of last year in Super Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Those are arguably the two biggest games of the entire year. Beyond that, we had some other new and exclusive additions that were decent enough, such as Splatoon 2, Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and ARMS. It doesn't even include the wide selection of indies, third-party titles, or ports that were on the console. This was a very, very awesome launch year, no matter who you ask. Comparing it with previous consoles, the Wii had Wii Sports, WarioWare Smooth Moves, and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess as its launch titles, with the rest of the year containing Super Paper Mario, Metroid Prime 3, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, Mario Party 8, Mario Strikers Charged, and just before the Wii's first birthday, Super Mario Galaxy. That year was awesome, no doubt. One could make the argument that the first year of the Nintendo Switch is on the same path to match it, if not, then be closely behind. Now let's look at the Wii U, which admittedly receives a fair amount of criticism itself. Pikmin 3, New Super Mario Bros. U, Nintendo Land Zombie U, Super Mario 3D World, The Wonderful 101, and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Now it's very arguable that the Switch already has a better first year, and it's only going to surpass it even more. Nintendo's had an awesome, strong start with this console, and it has a decent year ahead with games that look genuinely fun for the big franchises such as Kirby, Yoshi, and Fire Emblem. So even if these ports don't appeal to you, they will always have fun first-party titles, even if they aren't Game of the Year worthy titles we've just recently acquired. The rest is all just bonus. Now while you may be upset about the ports, you've got to remember, not everyone has had the same opportunities to purchase these awesome titles. Some people struggle financially or have had other factors causing them to hold off on the Wii U or these other games that are actually quite awesome. These ports also aren't just thrown out as filler either. Nintendo seems to handle them with care and at least add a little bit of fun to them to spice them up. I'm very confident they're not going to stop here either. We can expect to see Smash Bros. With more characters, stages, and modes, and Mario Maker with more tools to play with in the next year if they keep this up. Nintendo knows what they're doing with the Nintendo Switch though. They seem to truly be listening to the fans for the first time in years, and they're making a great console. We can't forget we still have a huge Pokemon game and Metroid Prime 4 in the next few years. It's a safe bet to say that we have much more to come after this. There's more surprises. This is only the beginning, guys. This year still has more games to be shown, more directs to cover, and above all else, we've still got E3. The Switch also has years ahead of it, and it's still shaping up to be a memorable console. Don't give up on Nintendo over a small direct that had no build-up. Be happy, take a breather, and enjoy the ride. Thanks for listening and watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Expect more content regarding Nintendo and other things gaming in the future. Once again, thank you, and this is the Mellow Medic signing out. Adios!